That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Chicago leading by 6. Baller, that's good. Baller's got 27.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender and make him react to you.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
It's Chicago with another bucket.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Virginia Beach trails by 8. Here's Kristich. The captain passes to the professor, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
MP outside. Kristich inside. It doesn't go for him. Chicago leading by 9. Pass to the kid. Here's Baller. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Myers, and it's blocked. MP looking it over.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And here is DJ. A 17-footer, and he drains the J.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. They trail by 9 points. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he recovers it. Another shot. And he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's the captain. The glass.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's the kid. Just 5 on the clock. That one misses. Virginia Beach trails by 7. Here's MP. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. 58 seconds left in the 4th. Here's the kid. Here's G. Another chance here. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
Just creating havoc for the opponents. the last few games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP.
Substitution on the court.
A nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game.
With 2K Sports. As we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And it's Duncan in at the 2. And for New Orleans, And it's the Wizard in at the 1. Well, as we approach the halfway point of the season, how hard is it for the top teams to keep their foot on the gas pedal?
Sustaining excellence and playing winning basketball over the long season really requires great concentration. But the truly great teams find a way to get it done.
And it's going to be Minnesota off the tip. Here's Boomer. Lots of room. Duncan, no good. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Big Smooth. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's the Wizard. Picked his pocket. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Rain Man. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an open.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Back to Lively. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's the Wizard, covered by Lively. Tipped. It's stolen by Lively. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Duncan. And the layup is good off the glass. Duncan's got his second basket on the night.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
To the middle. Right wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. The Wizards' shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Rain Man. Here's Big Smooth. And again, New Orleans no good.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Minnesota leading by 5. Lively passes to the Wizard. Blocked! Here's Big Smooth. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Pass to Boomer. Back to Lively. Here's Duncan from downtown. And Mills pulls it down. Here's Rain Man, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Lively. To the right side. Here's the Wizard. It's blocked. Here's the Wizard. To the wing, right side. Here's Big Smooth. He's got 5.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Over to the wing. Here's Boomer. Minnesota again missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. So Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. But it was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Lively. Here's Boomer. Lively with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Down low. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Minnesota trails by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. When one of these guys gets to the line, you can chalk up the points. Here are your top free throw shooters over the past month. Here's Lively, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Here's Harris, and he banks in the layup.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's the Wizard, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Minnesota trails by 4. Now here's Lively. Yet to see a basket. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Covered by Lively. Pass to Big Smooth. Inside. Here's Andrews. And the powerful one-handed slam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Lively. And down it goes. 2 points. Lively's got 5 points.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the middle. Here's the Wizard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Boomer. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Harris passes to Lively. No good from 11 feet.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Here's the Wizard. No good with the triple.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Lively. 5 points in the game. Pass to James. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Lively shot is off. New Orleans leading by 3. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. Here's James. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. That one drops. He ties it up. And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter. To the paint. Here's the Wizard. Uses the glass on the layup. The Wizards got 7 points in the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now James. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. And there's a pick. There's the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both free throws good from James. New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Here's Rain Man. No good. Misses at the buzzer. There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for Minnesota.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Pass to Duncan. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. Number 1, Minnesota.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
Well, New Orleans shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Mills. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Pass to Duncan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Minnesota. Over to the left wing, 6 to shoot. Here's Big Smooth. He's got 5, and the Wizard pulls it down. The Wizards got rebound number 5 here tonight. James passes to the Wizard. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. For 3. Can't hit that one.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Inside. Here's Rainman. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And so James will bring it up for Minnesota. 4-point game, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Duncan, the pass to James. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Pass to Big Smooth. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Duncan. 10 points for him. And here's James. Here's the 3. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Mills. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
Number 5. First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Here's Duncan with the drive, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Number 7.
Oh, he really fought for that one, battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Out to the right wing. Pass to Big Smooth. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Duncan. 8 points in his last time out. Count that one. Duncan's got 15 points.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
The Wizard passes to Mills. Here's Rainman. Pass to Mills. Here's the Wizard. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. He's got 10.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Minnesota trails by 6. Here's Boomer. Still no points. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He could have walked to the basket.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Harris is checked in for Minnesota. Lively comes in for James. Here's the Wizard, covered by Lively, to the paint. Stolen! To the middle. Here's Boomer, and he jams it home with authority.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Big Smooth, following the score by Minnesota.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Oh, nice shot by Boomer. Boomer's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Here's Big Smooth. He's got 7. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. And again, New Orleans no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
New Orleans foul. Number 2. First personal foul, second team foul.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to the Wizard from the arc. And again, New Orleans no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Here's Duncan. Oh, power it home!
Oh, wow!
And a two-handed jam!
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's Andrews. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Rain Man. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off the shot. The Wizards' shot is off.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Now here's Lively, tightly guarded. Pass to Blackman. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And New Orleans making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Andrews. Inside. It's tipped. And here's Lively. Coming off a 12-point game. And Harris throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And he drops the first. That one misses.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Oh, got that one up quick. And Minnesota leads by 4.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And the Wizard gets it to go.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Lively. Here's Blackman. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Duncan. 17 points in the game. Pass to Blackman. Now here's Lively. There's 10 seconds left in the second. Duncan. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 4. 11 feet out. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Minnesota. They're up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed.
And the next topic to touch. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian and...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. New Orleans trails by 5. And it's the Wizard in at the point guard. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. And now with a break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA so far. 5th best, Minnesota.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
The first free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man! VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And Minnesota with possession here after the basket by New Orleans. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Duncan. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Rain Man. Here's Big Smooth. He has 7 to the inside. Here's Mills. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's the Wizard. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. And there's the rejection. They've got numbers. Here's Rain Man, and he goes in for the dunk.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Lively with it. He has 6. Yep, that one goes. Lively's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Wizard passes to Mills. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. James is checked in for Lively.
Number 49, James.
Pass to Boomer. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Duncan. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Here's Boomer. 6 points for him. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for the away team, number 29, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And New Orleans making a change here. And he's good on the second. New Orleans trails by 3. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Big smooth passes to Mills. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's the Wizard, following the score by Minnesota. Money, pass to Rain Man. Here's Big Smooth. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Big Smooth's got 9.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Pass to the Wizard. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. The Wizards got 4 points now in the quarter. New Orleans trails by 3. Here's the Wizard. He's got 15. Here's Big Smooth. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Pass to the Wizard. Pulls up. And the Wizard pulls it down. The Wizards got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Duncan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's time now to look at who in this rookie class shot the best field goal percentage over the last month. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
The way they've overwhelmed the defense by drawing a ton of fouls. And more importantly than drawing the fouls, they've been converting at the free throw line.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. New Orleans trails by 5. Here's Big Smooth. 9 points in the game. Pass to Rain Man. Here's Andrews. Releases. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Now, here is James. 5 points in the game. A deep 3. Big Smooth with rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. James, left side. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Rayman. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now James. From deep. Doesn't go for him. New Orleans trails by 5. Here's Andrews. Pass to Big Smooth. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Big Smooth's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
It's James on the wing. 5 points in the game. Blackman passes to Duncan. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Harris finds James. Here's Duncan. Let's go with a 3. Minnesota again missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Check by James.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And there's the drive. The rebound by Duncan. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to James. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Big Smooth. And he jams it home with authority.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Duncan. All alone. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. 5 points in the game.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And Minnesota making a change here. Lively's checked in. .54 seconds left in the third quarter. They set the pick. Here's Big Smooth driving inside.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to James. Wide open. Can't get it to drop. A tight game here in Utah. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. For the lead. And the layup is up and in. Big Smooth's got 15 points. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's New Orleans up by 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Number 7.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Minnesota, they've got James, and it's the Wizard in at the 5, down low. Lively passes to Boomer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. it straight down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
The three, counted from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Mills. Here's the Wizard, covered by Lively. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Minnesota shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Out left to the wing. Here's Boomer. There's the triple. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's the Wizard, covered by Lively. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's the pick. Inside, 5 to shoot.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
He missed a chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Here's the Wizard, covered by Lively. Outside Mills. To the inside. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Now Lively. To the middle. Here's the Wizard. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Pass to the Wizard. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. On defense, New Orleans. Pass to the Wizard. And here's Lively. They set a pick. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can